What do you want the ex back if she has changed? Why do you think you want the ex back? Now you've broken up and she's changed, and for that you've broken up. Well, you want her because you are constantly remembering how she was, not how she is. And even though you recognize that obviously she's not the way she used to be, and that's why you broke up, but you constantly miss her because, and you want her back because you don't see how she is. You may know, have a notion of how she is, but you don't see it in front of your eyes, in front of your consciousness. It's like blocked by the old pictures and old memory of how she was. And why is that? That you give priority to the old memories of her and not to the actuality of what she is. Well, that's because when she was the way she was, which met your standards and met your expectations, or if you're a lady watching this, when your ex was the way he was, and or met the standards, what you expected and your standards, is when you felt good. And when you felt good, there was certain order with it in your life, and certain energy, and certain psychological security that that period had presented to you. Now, by thinking of her, there would be no psychological security. There is no happiness and tranquility. There'll be tension. And we always try to escape from these sort of negative feelings. So you go back into your memory and you replace her with what she was, because that's where you find psychological security. And you prefer to stay in there and have what you had, be comfortable with what it was, and not face the reality and actuality of her, because it's a shock to you and you don't want to actually feel that she's turned out differently than what you thought, or he's turned out differently than what you hoped for. So for that reason, you keep staying in your memory, and when you do, well, there is nothing but good in there. And of course you're going to miss her. And you wonder, she's been nasty or he's been nasty, and I'm just going to talk about one kind of a relationship. She's been nasty and I don't like her, and we have broken up, and she did this to me and all that, but I miss her. I love her. I want to get back to her. Why? Because you have closed your eyes. You're perceiving her with what you have of her in your memory. You're not really seeing what she is. She's changed. She is no longer that person. Everything in this universe changes every moment, every second. All the molecules, all the atoms, and everything changes and develops to different thing, whether to better or worse. And in this particular case, obviously, is change in a way that is not meeting your requirements anymore, is not meeting your standards, expectations, whoever you are, whatever gender you are, and however your relationship is. But the other side is not meeting your standards anymore. So therefore, you should understand that you're perceiving what you're seeing rather than noticing the actuality of what it is. You're perceiving it from what you have in the memory, the files that you have in the memory, and you're happy with that, and it makes you feel good. So you're staying in there. I don't want to come out. I want to be here. Everything is good here. I have a certain order. I have love and tranquility. I have assurance and confidence, and I have psychological security. And that's why I stay here. So get yourself out of the memory. Face what you're really facing, the person and the character that is changed, whatever it is. Nothing is forever. Everything has its duration, and understand that. And that duration of what, however she or he was, is changed. Now this is what she is. If you face that, then you will see, hey, no, I don't want to have anything to do with this. And understand that no matter what this is, that's what that is. Not that say, no, her real thing is, her real self is then, and she's going to develop back into it. That's not going to happen. Focus what the reality and actuality of that X is, and then understand that obviously you will choose with confidence that you don't want to be with that person. And that will save you the agony of keep thinking, I know, but I want to be with her, because you have these hopes of magically she or he will change. So, having said that, have a wonderful day or evening, and I'll talk to you soon with another whatever.